What's up, Juventino? What a day full of news. We've got a ton to discuss. The official farewell for Danilo, and it doesn't end there as he takes a couple shots at management. We'll go through what he had to say. Renato Vega, his medical is over, and now Juve continues to hunt. But our two other targets immediately wiped off the board today. We'll go through the details. Nicolo Fagioli, an offer has arrived for him. We'll look at the details. Vlahovic, his future, and not just in this window, the summer window, and is he slated to start Wednesday against Benfica? An offer for Cambiasso expected in the next few days from City. We'll look at those details, and the situation around Juventus and Motta apparently is not calm. We'll look at all this together right now. I'm Berto, this is the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It's January 27th. Let's rock with the news, and we kick things off with Danilo's official farewell, posted by the club, and then followed up by a personal video that Danilo had made. And in his monologue, he had a certain section that struck a nerve. All right, so he had this to say. When it comes to listening to the anthem in the stadium, I got fired up every single time and loved it. And these are emotions that cannot be bought through an imaginative project. So a little bit of shots fired at this project. All right, so this had mixed reactions from the Juventini. Okay, the fan base had mixed reactions. Some saw it uncalled for from Danilo and going at him, and others had absolutely no problem with it whatsoever. You know the drill. Hit me in the comments with how you feel about it. Me personally, I have no problems with him stating that because I think the player treatment has been ridiculous. Take the performances out of the equation. He still should have been offered due to his services and what he's given us through a rocky period of time, being the face, taking so much crap consistently over those years, but he did it. He did it like a true professional, and he was happy to. Should have been offered a farewell and to finish the season off, period. Because it's symbolic to other players also currently at Juventus. If this is how he's going to be treated, they don't care about me. Why do I need to remain loyal to Juventus? It is symbolic for a bigger picture, and that's why I don't like it. But you guys know the drill. Hit me in the comments. When we get to Danilo, 213 appearances, 9 goals, 14 assists, 1 Scudetto, and 2 Coppa Italias. Danilo, grazie per tutto. Okay? Now we get to Renato Vega. His medical finalized today. He's going to be signing his contract around 4 p.m. Italian time. But the search doesn't end there for Juventus. We want another center back, but our two targets immediately gone for Juventus. The latest on Toribo is that West Ham has shut it down. They are not looking to move the player whatsoever anymore. When it comes to Henschko, apparently Chelsea and Tottenham are ready to step in with healthy and large economic offers trying to sway Feyenoord. Everybody is waiting now to see if Feyenoord is going to open up to move Henschko. If Juve wanted to jump in there, we couldn't unless we sell somebody. Well, Fagioli, is he set to be sold? An offer has hit the table of Juventus and Giuntoli for Nicolo Fagioli. It is from Marseille, and the offer is a loan with option to purchase, apparently immediately rejected by Giuntoli. If they move Fagioli, it is outright and permanent. They don't want any options associated. Apparently Fiorentina is still lingering around this potential move, so we wait and see. For Vlahovic, all signs indicating he will not be moved this winter and instead will be shopped in the summer for 35 to 40 million euros. The early indications going into the match against Benfica state that he will be starting from the bench again, marking the 4th time consecutively. All right, so let's see if that actually does come to fruition. When you get to Cambiasso, more and more reports that an offer from City will definitely hit Juve's table, and they're saying today that it'll hit before this Wednesday. I'm still not buying it. If you were City, what is the purpose? What is the point of waiting so long? the longer it goes, the less of an opportunity you have for Juve to accept. Because I fail to believe we would see all things fine. However, when I think about it and how skinny we've left ourselves in general dating back to the summer, it may not matter at all to Giuntoli and this whole project, okay? Whether we're skinny and these guys need to suffer down the stretch. But the words today are that it is not calm around Juventus currently. Something I brought to your attention weeks ago of what I was hearing, because making Champions League football is critical to this build, whatever the hell you want to call it. It is critical to Juventus. Today, you hear the news that sustainability is the key. Yes, getting the finances right. That's going to dictate some of what is happening. Now, if we don't reach Champions League, it's still going to be focused on sustainability. And then when you lose that money, they're already stating, get ready for sales. Cambiaso being one, Fagioli another, Kenan Yildiz being another. And this is why I say I have zero ties to Thiago Motta if he doesn't hit a bare minimum objective. Okay? You've got to do it. But right now, the situation is intense. I told you weeks ago, Elkan's getting fired up because he wants to hit that. The money is banked on reaching a certain point in Champions League and qualifying for next year's tournament. When it comes to this match against Benfica, there are already rumblings that it could have an impact on Thiago Motta's future. All right? It is not calm behind the scenes. They're all feeling it. They're all feeling the pressure. They need to pick it up. They need to start winning. Now, what happened against Napoli, that second half, that is critical because now they are in a bit of a hole mentally and they need to dig themselves out of it. It's not just the fact that they lost, it's how they lost that could be critical for Juventus. Wednesday against Benfica will be intense, and we have a terrible record against this team. But must win? It kind of is. Even though probably not going to change much in Champions League, it kind of is. Because who knows what will go down in the aftermath. There are already rumors of Juve reaching out to other managers. I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's see what happens. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm literally just telling you what's out there. And I believe there are some media outlets already that have actually given names on coaches. Hey, take it for what it is. We take everything with a grain of salt. But is it hard to believe that things could be going this route? I don't actually think it is. Hey, time will tell. But that's your news break. You all know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC Army, and let me know exactly how you feel and think about everything going on at Juve right now. I'll be back tomorrow as always with another edition. Till then, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.